What's up, guys? On my way to marketing through the back door, APIs and you. Looks very, very popular, and I'm even early, so take a look. So, see what happens. Wish me luck.
One of the things that we're seeing, as an agency that sits between publishers and salespeople and advertisers and marketers, is that there is, and we've talked about across the software bingo board engagement, for a while now. And really, the one reason why we have been unable to kind of mobilize behind it is because we've been trying to find common definitions for engagement. I sit on the executive board of the Social Media Advertising Consortium, because the world needs another consortium. And we talked about initially, kind of establishing these standards of measurement, for engagement. And while we kept arriving at our lowest common denominators, and it's really just a hair away from a click. So one of the things that we now know that we need to do in every relationship that we have with a client is actually sit with them and understand what engagements mean. And that engagement could be several different things to every advertiser. But what these advertisers are learning is that engagements mean behaviors. And there are certain behaviors that consumers can undertake that actually make them more likely to become better customers. Better customers might mean spending more money at checkout, or referring more people rather, who spend more money at checkout. So there are lots of things, lots of actions you could take that would define an engagement. But what we're also finding is that there's actually money waiting to be spent on it. And we're trying to do our best. We need to reconfigure advertising and business models to put the consumer at the center of marketing programs. Not distract them or dissuade them from another purchase, or hope to capture their attention and hold it for a while. It's to actually engage them and do things that mean something to them. And oftentimes we can do that by actually adding utility, and that's tough for a marketer to think about because they're busy trying to sell their product. But if you want to capture and hold somebody's attention, you need to add utility. And then it's enhancing the experience that consumers are, which I guess we would call typically, which is weird that it's a typical thing, but a social media agency. There's a problem with all of these in today's environment, though. Media agencies are becoming commoditized, and they're rapidly being put through procurement designed to deliver as many impressions as possible at the lowest price. That's not good for everybody's business unless you're in the business of doing more business with fewer people, which is unfortunately true sometimes. You have agencies that build stuff which are becoming incredibly specialized, but often operate in a siloed way, and sometimes they're actually working for other agencies. And if you've ever been around a creative director taking direction from another creative director, not a pretty scene. The other type of agency, again, the social media agencies, there's a problem here in that they're actually battling each other for hourly rates, and they wind up coming across as too inexpensive, and in some cases, even though you may actually be getting more than you pay for, the price is still being set. Where the good stuff is going, where all the money is going, is right in the center of this Venn diagram. That is where where you can actually understand how media interacts with creative and how creative impacts media and how conversations impact both of those and are impacted by both of those.